So, I try to get a haircut every single Friday, right? But things happen, so you gotta respect people's hustle, right? Whether they can make it or not. But the goal is to get a haircut every single Friday. And as I'm sitting here, I know you cut a lot of people's hair. So you as the barber, how does the conversation go with like entrepreneurs and people who make money and people who true hustlers? Do you have different conversations with someone you identify as a hustler versus this guy has a straggly haircut, I don't know who he is, and it's a whole different conversation?
Yeah, I don't judge them off their straggly haircuts or anything, but I just like know that I would say most of my clientele at this point are attracted to me because of my entrepreneurial spirit. They see what I'm doing on social media, so they come in and talk to me about the things I'm doing. Hey, what are you up to? What's your new business venture? Stuff like that. And at this point also too, the other conversation would be if it's like a fan coming in from like TikTok or Facebook or something like that, or YouTube, and then they're like, oh, I saw you're so big, what do you do, or how long have you been doing this? So it's always some kind of like, I would say pretty much positive conversations. There is those few clients where you can kind of just like, they see me turning up the hustle freaking turn up the hustle on weekends. They're like, dang, you had a crazy weekend. What are you up to? And then also, since they've seen me like go out with you and stuff, they'll be like, hey, you need to, where's my invite and stuff? I'm like, bro, I've been cutting you for 6 years. You ain't asked me to go out at all. But now you see me like turning up and you're like, oh, where's my invite? It's like, you ain't never invited me out nowhere before. We ain't never hung out. So it's most of the time, it's always pretty much positive conversations. What's new? How are things going? They do know I'm throwing the Barber Expo. So even if they're not entrepreneurs, they want to know what I'm doing, like business wise, or what's next thing coming up, or you got anything going on? Because I literally every week have something going on. Even if they're asking me if I'm just like going out with you or something, like what are you doing on Halloween,